Hey guys. First of all, I just wanted to thank everybody so much for standing with me last week when we were so rudely interrupted. I received a lot of really wonderful emails from a lot of you, and I can't possibly mention everybody, which is great. So I apologize, but I would like to mention Matt, Julio, Daniel, Chris, Eduardo, Travis, Jojo, Hugo, Vincent, and JT. Your emails were very well received, and I appreciate it very much. So some of you also asked if I was working on, or if there was a more secure line to contact me on, and yes, we are definitely working on that. So we're working on upgrading. We will be doing that very soon in the future, so stay tuned for that. And I have some emails here that I wanted to answer for you guys. First of all, though, I would like to mention Daniel R., who has been crushing the challenges recently. Just a little tip of my hat to you, Daniel. You've been doing a phenomenal job. Please keep up the good work. Okay, now on to the emails. The first one I have is from Will. He says, "Hi, Stella. I have so many questions about the lines, about what's going on, about the direction you're taking us, and so many questions about you. I'm sure they will all be answered in due course. I'm a very patient person and I have a lot of time. What I would like to know is this. Are you a descendant of one of the lines?" Well, Will, everyone is a descendant of one of the lines, or more likely many of the lines. Your genetics have actually no part in which line you are most aligned with. It's actually your choice. So your race, creed, nationality has nothing to do with which line you choose to be a part of. So I want everybody to connect themselves with a line that they feel is most like their family, or like the family they always wanted to have. So there you go. The next one is from Yankee. I read the comments Jake included with Killer Mockingbird. Is this bulletproof penthouse where you shoot your videos? Is it really bulletproof? Are you in danger? Yes, Jake referred to my place as the bulletproof penthouse, probably because of the security and bulletproof windows. So yes, it's in the lyrics of his song, Killer Mockingbird. And yes, I think the world has proven that I am in a certain amount of danger, much like a lot of other people I am. So I'm in good company, I guess. The next one I have is from Ione, who actually sent me a beautiful note about a recent trip she's taking to Sri Lanka. And she told me a little bit about the history, which was amazing. I knew a little bit, but she taught me some more, which was great. And the current state of affairs there just seems pretty awful, but I love that you're going there, Ione, and I just wanted to say hello. Thank you so much for the note, and I hope you get this when you get back. So I hope you have a lovely trip. I can't wait to hear all about it. She also said one more thing, which I wanted to share with you all. On a more cheerful note, because you liked the binary joke, what do you call two crows on a branch? Attempted murder. If you don't understand that joke, which I totally do, you should look it up because it's amazing. The next one she told me was sodium, 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 Batman. So, Ione, you have given me a treasure chest of gold here, and I appreciate it. I can't wait to talk to you when you get back from your trip. Thank you so much. I needed that laugh. My next email is from Chris, who, after some very lovely compliments, says, I'm probably one of your quieter students, but I've been following you since near the beginning of this journey and enjoy the challenges you post. Unfortunately, a recent family loss has forced me to step away from the search for the truth and doing the challenges for a bit. I hope to be able to catch up on the homework soon, but if not, I understand they are a small part of the search and I will still continue to follow you ardently. Chris, I'm really sorry for your loss. my heart is with you. I certainly know what it's like to lose somebody, so please take all the time that you need. And I know that we all stand with you as well. So I think you have a really good perspective on what the truth is, and I just want to reiterate that there is no homework. You don't have to worry about anything or catching up. Just do as much as you can, do as much as you want, and we will be here when you get back. We're not going anywhere, trust me. My next email is from Zach, who says, "The truth is, these puzzles have been puzzling." Joke intended, figured it might lighten your mood. Clearly it did, well done. After scouring the internet for hours on end to solve your challenges, to the point of my first all-nighter, followed by my second, I started a small group at my little high school of oddballs, and as a group it took half hour to solve the Listen challenge, the challenge that took both of my all-nighters to get close to solving. Long story short, we humans tend to work better as a team, at least in my experience as a 17-year-old, and I hope that my team and I am on your team. If you need help, we will try to help. One Spartan would not have been a problem at Thermopylae. Many came to know what 300 did. Imagine 3,000. Let me and my team help make your phalanx strong. Zach, first of all, you're amazing. Thank you for that reference at the end. That was wonderful. But please don't pull too many all-nighters. It is actually scientifically proven that sleep helps a lot with thinking. So I would like to encourage that you get a good amount of sleep. But thank you, I appreciate it. Your initiative is inspiring and wonderful. So keep up the good work, but get plenty of sleep while doing it. Thank you, Zach. The next one I have is from Vincent, who says, "I have come to the conclusion that I wish to represent Axomite." Wonderful. "My way is always to seek the truth with logic and patience, rather than to blast into the battle with guns blazing. The Axomite people seem to value care, respect, and dignity above all else." You are absolutely right, Vincent. "I humbly submit myself for your consideration." Interesting. Firstly, Vincent, I would like to say that I apologize for being behind on my emails. I know you sent this to me a little while ago, and I've just been busy, so I apologize. I would also like to recognize that you are one of our most impressive members, and you have recruited more people than anybody. So congratulations, and thank you so much, Vincent. You are doing a wonderful job. Ultimately, the leadership of each line will not be up to me, but I can't imagine that the Axomites could get any better than you, Vincent. So keep on keeping on. You're doing a great job. We'll be in touch very soon. This next email is from Daniel M., and this is one of the most thoughtful messages I have received yet, and it's incredibly insightful, so I want to read a bit of it to you guys because I think it could be beneficial for all of us. Daniel asks some really amazing questions. So here we go. He says, "You mentioned in PTSD that the agrarian society was inherently stratified and began our downfall. Do we have evidence, though, that hunter-gatherer societies didn't have their own stratification?" Yes, there is actually plenty of archaeological evidence of that, and we have a good idea of what their lifestyle was like on the record, so I will actually be posting more of that soon. And then he says, "It seems inherent to humanity to claim haves and have-nots, whether that be defined by strength, wealth, or loyal followers." I will say that at this time, that doesn't mean that there was no inequality whatsoever within the tribes or families. As you say, they were human. However, it is clear to us that there was no systematic subjugation of any group at that time. It wasn't until the agrarian system was put in place. Also specifically, there was no evidence that they required anything other than nature and themselves to justify their own existence. He then goes on to say, "You talk of priesthood as a tool for repression, it seems, in the same video. While I know that spiritual authority has and continues to be abused in various settings, does this define your view of religion in general?" No, absolutely not. I do not contend that religion is, in general, inherently abusive by nature at all. Each of the 12 lines actually had spiritual beliefs, so no, I don't think that about religion across the board at all. He then says, I can speak to much good people of faith have done over the millennia and would argue that those who abuse said authority in process deny the faith they profess. This I would agree with, because when I speak, Daniel, about the abuse of these powers, I do talk about religion, economics, politics, social divisions, and a lot of other human constructs that have been abused by people and used to subjugate people over the millennia that has led to a lot of corruption. So I would like to say, Daniel, that I know you're a pastor, and I respect that greatly. I think we can all learn a lot from you, and if you would be willing to share more, I would love to hear it. So I will be in contact with you soon. I can tell that you have a very open heart and open mind, which is exactly what we need here. So thank you again for this email, Daniel. It was amazing. Okay, guys. That's all the time I have for this week, but I will definitely be talking to you soon, and I can't wait, per usual. Okay, bye, guys.